that one, they're going to sing a bigger story than me. But God said who to call. And when I went back, it was a testimony to show her the power of God. You see, God is going to move how he wants in your life and at his timing. At his timing. God is God. He is busy. And he stays busy for his purpose. He stays busy for his children. He stays busy for what he wants to do in your life. He stays busy to comfort you. He stays busy to reward you, church.
Amen.
That's a busybody. God is a busybody. He's at it all day long. But mind you, he's not doing that. I'm just giving an example that he is busy. Can you imagine one person have to attend to the needs of the unbelievers and the believers? Because even the unbelievers, when something happened to them, you know what they say? Oh Lord! They call upon his name. They know. They know. When they're in the glory, when I was in my glory, I wouldn't call the name of the Lord for what? That morning. But the day the morning disappeared, my wife tell you was the day I began to pray and pray and pray and pray and pray. I called the name of the Lord. Yes, boy. Probably a week over 1 million times I said the name Jesus. No joke. Because he said, whoever calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. And yes, he saved me. Yes, he saved me. I had it all. He took it away. And he gave me something better.
Amen.
The fishermen, they didn't have nothing. He said, follow me. He made them disciples to have riches they never knew of. Riches. You see, today, we have riches we never knew of. Because we are blessed. Because the Lord's hand is upon us. The Lord is the one seeing that we get through to life every day. He's the one seeing it. Nobody else. You could stand in the rain. You could stand up in vain. Don't trust man. You need to trust God, church. Trust God. Trust his word. Because his word is here and amen. 6 days. He didn't give up. If God has you waiting, church, then you are in good company. Church, I will say that again because somebody didn't hear that. If God has you waiting, church, then you are in good company. Yeah. And we're not talking about a limited liability company. God's company. God. If you are waiting on the Lord, then he is in your presence. You are in good company. Amen. Because in good company, what come out of good company? Good things. Amen. Bad things can't come out of good company. Never. When I used to be in the company of bad people, bad things used to come out. Godless talk and all kind of pappy show. Nothing to glorify God. But the time I found myself in the company of God, good things came. Amen. And I want to stay in his company for more good things to come. Moses did not run out of God's company. He waited for 6 days because he knew who he served. He knew who he served. This is a Christmas tree. Don't stay in your Christmas tree company looking for God, you know. Saying, God, this is a Christmas tree. It represents Jesus. Stay in the company of God. Stay in his company. He knows you. He knows what you need. He knows you don't have socks. You know you don't have counsel. You know you don't have a bed. But if you stay in his company, whatever he has promised you, church, is going to come to pass because he's not a man to lie. Amen. But if you tell God lie, God's going to tell you what? Let's talk about. I never heard that word. Lie? What's that? You mean lie down? No, God. Lie. If he's not a man to lie, then he don't even know that word. The word he knows is to bless. That's the word he's knows. That's the word he's accustomed with. That's what he likes doing. And he calls us into his presence to bless us. But you gotta wait. Don't let your trials and your tribulations in waiting take you out of the waiting room. Because you know, those trials and those tribulations can take us out of the waiting room. We could go find a solution to the answer. Or we can go find a solution to our problem. Because we're tired of waiting. Hello. When we start worrying at 6 o'clock in the morning, you started without a headache. Come 12 o'clock, a headache come. Come 6 o'clock, it elevates to a migraine. You don't have to wait 6 days. You want to go find a solution to the answer. But Jesus is the answer. Why are you hurting your head for that? You are in his company, not liability limited company, not that kind of company. You in his presence. And in his presence, there is his glory. In his presence. In fact, what do you do while you're waiting for him? You talk to him. You get yourself as a busybody also talking to him while waiting for him. Somebody would say, but Pastor, how do I talk to God? I have to see God to talk to him. But he's there. The cloud. He was within the cloud. He was there. We need to believe when we don't see God that he's in our midst. We need to believe that when we don't see him, he is in our midst. Yes. So you are waiting to participate in whatever he has for you. Because when God calls you in his presence, he's calling you in his presence for a purpose. God is a God of purpose. Amen, church? Amen. Church, wake up! It's only December 7th, 8th, 9th. You're acting like Christmas done come and Christmas done gone and you want to sleep. You eat all the ham and the turkey and you're waiting for next year. Yeah. It's only the 9th. It's only the 9th. Or the 10th. You see, even while you are waiting for him, he can be silent. He can be silent. He didn't hear God while waiting for 6 days. God was silent. He can be silent. What you are going to do when God is silent, are you going to doubt his presence? Are you going to say, but was that God's voice that tell me to do this? Because many of us do not trust the voice of God. God will give you instructions and then you start wondering, did God say that? And then you go back, and doesn't this happen to you sometimes? You hear the word of God. Then you go back and ask and you hear nothing. Then you start wondering. Then you're trying to make up something. But you heard the voice of God. My sheep know me by my voice. So why are you questioning what you are doing? What he sent you to do was not him. God speaks clearly. You ask the question, you got an answer. Then you start, God, was that you? But you, ukima the question, eh? You that ask the question. God, is that my husband? You went, no. God, look. Wait. You start. I bind every deception. I bind every distraction. And I send it into the pit by the blood of Jesus. Lord, is that my husband? You don't hear nothing. What you going to do? Then you're going to say, you know what? God said yes. But you heard no. But because you don't hear nothing, your spirit telling you yes, you telling yourself yes, God said yes. And when all hell break loose in the kitchen, he said, but you know what? I did hear no, you know. Oh, you heard no? But you thought it was yes. Hold on to the first thing you are. You are a child of God. When God answers you, if you don't hear nothing, that he said nothing, wait. He waited. He didn't hear nothing, but he waited. But he was told, come up the mountain. Come up the mountain. Or you start asking, did I make a wrong turn? Somebody call you for a job. You're in a job right now. Somebody call you for a job. And they tell you, oh, I'm going to give you this, and I'm going to give you that, and I'm going to give you this, and I'm going to give you that. You don't ask God. And you say, boy, that must be God. And you go in the job. And from the first day, all kind of hell break loose. The man treating you like a dog. They tell you they're not giving you no. They tell you what salary you're going to get. And you're like, but, trouble. A lot of people have left a job God gave them. Some of them in a job less than a year. Somebody offered them a new job, they're running. God ain't going to just pull you out. He put you there for a purpose. He called him there and he had to wait 6 days. He had to wait. Now what is God doing while you are waiting? In your waiting period, in the waiting room, what is God doing, church? He's doing something for you. He's not having you wait just so. God doesn't do things just so. He's having you wait to build your character. He's having you wait to build your faith. He's having you to wait because he's going to take you somewhere higher. He ain't taking you nowhere lower. If you go lower, because it's your fault. Yeah. We go lower, we demote ourselves. God don't demote us, you know. God is taking us up. God has a purpose. God has a plan. God has a path for us. But because we don't believe in him, we want to go the other way. We want to go the wrong way. What happened when we go the wrong way? What happened? What happened?